Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second installment of the Reinke Travel Channel. This is Jay Reinke, and I'm speaking to you from Rugby, North Dakota. Rugby's claim to fame is that it is the center of North America. Behind me you see a pylon that was built in 1932 by the Boy Scouts in Rugby, because in 1931, although one source I found said it was 1928, someone at the U.S. Geological Survey cut out an outline of North America and balanced it on a pin. And where that pin was located was actually very near here in Rugby. Technically, it was probably about 15 miles south and west of here, but Rugby very quickly took up the title Center of North America, and for 90 years now has had that claim. Now, I need to let you know that there is some dispute. One is, my question would be, did that outline of North America include all of Central America? And what about the islands to the north of Canada on the Arctic Ocean? Are those included? I don't know. But for 90 years we've had that claim. I will have to say also in 1964 that the U.S. Geological Survey issued a statement that said, technically we never made it an official statement, so I don't know that they stand by the claim that they made in 1931. And also I should let you know that in recent years, a professor at University at Buffalo in New York State did his own calculations, and he places the center of North America elsewhere, nearby a little town, I kid you not, called Center, North Dakota, which is about 25 miles northwest of Bismarck. Nevertheless, for 90 years, Rugby has had the wonderful claim to fame of being the center of North America. I'm standing to you at the intersection of Highway 2, US Highway 2, which traverses east and west through North Dakota from the Minnesota border at Grand Forks, through Devil's Lake, Rugby, Minot, Williston, onto the Montana border, which is intersected here by State Highway 3, which comes from the north, the Canadian border, about 45 miles north of here, south to the South Dakota border. I'm standing at the southwest corner of that intersection of US Highway 2 and State Highway 3. 5 things I want to tell you about Rugby when you come to visit. One is, when you come, make sure to stop by First International Bank and Trust. Now, there's other nice banks in Rugby, don't get me wrong. But First International Bank and Trust is interesting because they built that bank a few years ago on the site of what was a former motel called The Hub. The Hub was a 17-room motel which closed in 2014. When it closed, it had a convenience store and a gas station and a barber shop. At one point, I think they had a restaurant. But what's notable is when that bank built, they found the sign that used to be posted outside that old hotel, and they have mounted that sign restored on the wall of the bank lobby. It's a beautiful piece of Americana art. A big circle with North America cut out and the hub in the middle. Really a nice piece of Americana art. Diagonally from me, you will see the Cenex station, which when you travel in North Dakota, Cenex stations are a big deal. Cenex stations are nice because they have tables where you can sit and usually have Wi-Fi. They also have, what you see behind me, the flags of the United States, Canada, and Mexico flying both here by this monument and across the street at the Cenex station. If you come into Rugby on a Tuesday or a Thursday, make sure to travel to the west side of town and have broasted chicken at the Eagles Club on the west side of town. It's great on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They also have a great spiced appetizer, a spicy green bean that's really, really good. When you're at this monument, you might want to take in supper or lunch at the Rancho Grande Mexican restaurant, which is operated by 2 brothers from Mexico. I'm not dissing any of the other restaurants in town. There's some other nice ones. There is the Coffee Cottage, which is great for breakfasts and lunch just east of here. And finally, when you come to visit Rugby, you'll want to go north from this intersection and go through downtown Rugby. There's lots of nice businesses and restaurants and bars down there. But I got to tell you, Lee's Bar in downtown Rugby, you can get a pitcher of beer for $5.75. Bud Light or Coors Light, and if you go there happy hour, you get a second pitcher included in that price. People, you cannot beat that with a stick. So please come and join us at Rugby, North Dakota, and have a happy new year, and we will be talking to you again from some other location in North Dakota. God bless, goodbye, and God bless.